Runtime, runtime.
It's the Runtime Travelers.
Hey, seriously, what we watching today?
Good morning. Good morning. It's your boy Anton, aka Son, along with my guy Jay Camp, aka the most complete, aka the middleman fresh out. And we are the Runtime. The Runtime Travelers. We have an action-packed show for you today. Is this our second Sunday show, man? Or is our third?
It's our third.
This is our third one? Okay. Yeah, man. Yep. Still trying something new, but we're out here early in the morning with our little coffees and got a little tea in here.
On that
You know what I mean?
Gap Band and Charlie Wilson swag.
I wish I had that queued up. That would have been perfect.
It would have been perfect. Early in the morning.
Start cleaning stuff after that.
Facts. Right.
Stuff got to be moved. That's how I go, man. You got it. That good 70s music, man. You gotta clean something to it.
You get that in that whispers with them brothers. Man, yeah. Rock steady. That's when you got a vacuum. You gotta get that vacuum cleaner out then.
Yeah. Killing
it. Right. It makes cleaning so much easier, man, when you wax on, wax off in the crib.
No doubt. Well, we got a pretty interesting show today, man. We're going to talk about some of the brothers. Got the Russo Brothers and the Duffer Brothers out here. The Bros is out, man. Russo Brothers were recently caught in the magazine talking about a tonal they didn't flat out say it, but it seems like a tonal switch is happening with the MCU, specifically in Doomsday. Be nice to talk about that and talk about how we view the MCU in that lens as well, because we've always been kind of on the side of they're trying to be too funny and it's not landing. We hate that stuff, so they're gonna switch it up a little bit. We're inviting that. I would just say that.
Right.
And the Duffer Bros, they got a new project out called Something Is Going to Happen. Very bad is going to happen. And we'd like to look at that and kind of dissect what's going on there. We're also going to do something on the back end of the show. That's going to be just kind of fun. Something that'll make everybody say,
Could make you say too.
I mean,
it could make you say depending on what it is.
It could. Absolutely could. Oh, what's up, yo? Paige, was it
good, Paige?
What's up, Paige? What's happening? What we got else in here? Baby Sprunk.
Got Baby Sprunky Durple. Never the Baby Sprunky.
Y'all up early with the folks. I appreciate y'all.
Right. Where y'all tapping in from? Pikachu in the building too.
Let us know where you're checking in from. Yeah, for sure. We would love to know where y'all broadcasting from. Appreciate y'all hopping in. Like I said, we got an action-packed show. J Camp, how are you today? It's early. You get up early. Get a workout in. What'd you do this morning?
Yep. Got that in, man. Again, the weather is back to Bates here, so I'm able to go out there and feel good, get that sweat in that I need, and not have to worry about having that hoodie on to have to try to sweat, so I can be out there t-shirt and sweat. But yeah, man, feeling good. Got that in, man, so I'm up and got that, that coffee swag, so I'm good, man.
Right. That's what's happening.
Start my day like this.
I kind of just rolled out of bed. I woke up like, dang, I ain't put the show together, so let me go ahead and do this real quick.
It's hard, man. Sunday's probably the hardest day for me to get up. It's easier for me to get up on Saturday, which is weird, than it is for Sunday. Sunday's typically the day I lay in bed an extra hour, an hour more than what I need to be in bed. But I got up probably about 8:15. I was like, man, let me get this in real quick. you know,
Mm-hmm.
before the show starts. So yeah.
That's dope. I'm gonna do my little workout after the show. So yeah. But all right, man. Well, let's get into this. But I guess before we do so, like always, man, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we tap in every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. and every
Eastern
Sunday
time.
Eastern time at 10:15 in the morning. Like Jay Kemp said, it's hard to peel yourself out of bed on Sunday. So if we're a
Very
little
hard.
late,
It's a
we
dedication.
moving like Sunday morning. We keeping it slow. You know what I'm saying? So
Easy like Sunday morning.
one. Ah.
All the
Telling you, boy.
classics are rolling out this morning, man.
That's what we grew up
Factuals.
on. No, that's what it is. All right. Music. Plug the music, man. Plug the music.
Yes, for
That's the
Dig.
multiverse right there. The
It's the
multiverse.
Multiverse Project. Me and my
Mm-hmm.
guy Avic Beats got a project out. It should be on all streaming platforms. I believe if you check that QR code, it's probably gonna be on Apple Music, but it's also on Spotify. It's also on Amazon Music. So whatever your streaming service of favoritism is, check us out. Easy listening. Only got like six,
Right.
seven joints on it. You know, it's real quick, like 12 minutes, man. So tap in
Yeah,
with us.
real quick. You know what I mean? Listen to that. I'm out.
Right. Real swift.
Real
Real
swift.
swift.
We'll definitely play some more music at the end of the show. We're not going to try to stick on the script, but please check out the multiverse, man. It's a
Please,
quick
please
listen,
do.
easy listen, but it's beautiful. It's awesome. What? People
I'm
be
not even
trolling
sure
so heavy.
I understand what that means, my
I don't
G.
know what that mean, my guy. But obviously,
'Cause
you know,
I damn sure
we
ain't
at work,
lazy, man. Um,
never that.
if you, I can't post my bank account, but if you can see it, you would probably feel like I'm putting some work in. Now,
Yeah,
if you on here listening to me, maybe I need to pass you some gems. You know,
facts.
we can have church up in here too. But yeah, we all know what you're talking about, bro.
All right, well, let's get into it then.
Let's get it.
Uh huh. All right, man. Are the Russos changing the tone of the MCU? Man, I sure hope so. I sure
I hope
hope
so as
so.
well.
We often talk about some of the things that the MCU has tried to do, mostly, at least in our eyes, kind of unsuccessfully. They always trying to inject humor in these movies.
Mm-hmm.
For me, especially in movies that are tonally supposed to be serious, they still find ways to
Mm-hmm.
try to push in humor that is
Right.
unnecessary. And I've always hated it. You know, a big portion of the fan bases, they kind of like it. You know what I'm saying? The jokes are more catered to, certain folks. It just doesn't, you know what I mean? It doesn't land for me. It doesn't.
Yeah.
And a lot of people I know, it doesn't land for
And
them
I
as
love
well.
dry humor, but it's got to be a certain type of dry humor for it to land. You know, I'm more of an '80s dry humor,
Mm.
comic relief person. But yeah, I'm right with you on that.
What's up, Spiritual Awakening Scorpio,
What's
man? We
going
just
on,
talking
Spiritual
Marvel
Awakening?
stuff right now. Just talking a little bit of Marvel here. But yeah, see the Russo brothers recently just had an interview with Empire magazine. Let me see. I'm gonna pull this up. This is actually from Geek Tyrant, but they pulled it from that article. Let me get my stuff together. We don't have a guy in the chair here, so we gotta do this the artisan way. All right, here we go. But yeah, man, let's break down, see what they were talking about. The Marvel Cinematic Universe has never been afraid to crack a joke in the middle of chaos, bruh, right out the gate. But if you've been watching the trailers for Avengers Doomsday, you've been probably noticing something feels a little different this time. Yeah. They're heavier, sharper, and a less quippy vibe. According to the Russo brother, Anthony and Joe Russo, that shift is very intentional. In a recent interview with Empire magazine, Anthony Russo opened up about how they're approaching the next chapter of the MCU. He explained, as much as we run at the fun in terms of what these films can be, we also run at the complexity and the difficulty of what these movies can do at a narrative level. I think we found a new level of that in Doomsday. Now, they say that's a pretty big promise considering these are filmmakers who delivered
100.
Infinity War and Endgame. Whew. If they say they're pushing things further, that should get fans' attention. Joe Russo kept it short and to the point, adding Victor Von Doom demands a certain tone, and that might be the key to everything. All right. Doctor Doom, as I said, Doctor Doom isn't Loki. He isn't Ultron. He isn't Thanos.
Facts.
Victor Von Doom
Facts.
operates on a different wavelength. He is
100%.
theatrical, ruthless, calculating, and convinced he's right. If the Russos are building the film around that energy, then serious vibes in the trailers make sense.
When you're a narcissist, ain't no comic stuff, man. Like he believes in what he truly believes in a narcissistic way. So I love this approach.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we've been really asking for this for a long time. Just excuse me. Just based on our tastes in general, man. When the stakes are high, there's no time for laughing and jokes. That's just that's really what it is. These are they're big popcorn movies. A lot of people don't, look at them as serious movies, but when you look at the implications of what these movies are trying to drive to, Thanos is trying to snap away half of life. There's nothing to laugh about in these moments. We're trying to save half of life in the universe. Like we don't need quippy Star-Lord stuff going on, and you know what I mean. It's just
100%.
It doesn't feel like it fits to me. I assume this comes as a welcoming, a welcome revelation for you, J. Camp.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I mean, everything that you just said is 1,000% spot on, man. Like we want seriousness going on. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like we need our superheroes, man, to deliver on, on some of that realness. I don't want the Star-Lord, when we in the midst of the battle, he cracks a joke. I mean, it's cool like every once in a while, but if Earth is at peril, if there's a main threat, ain't no jokey jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't do that. Like I get if it's like Spider-Man. Spider-Man he's a kid technically, like Peter Parker's a kid, right? So he's supposed to be unserious. But if it's grown men, like I'm gonna need them to be a little bit more serious, man. And again, Vic Von Doom, he is a narcissist. So we want him to be like dead ass, as the kids say. We want him to be dead ass, man.
Facts. That's such what the kid is. Dead ass.
Right.
That's facts. But and also knowing that what we know, Robert RDJ coming back, we need a complete tonal switch from Tony because he can't play the same character just in a different suit. He came out, he said, new mask, new task. No, new mask, same task.
Same task, yeah.
Same task, but it can't be the same character, bro. I understand y'all both have the same mission overall to protect the world, either from outside threats or from itself.
Right.
But
in their image too. Like they kind of wanted it to paint it in their image.
They both
Vic
have
Von Doom's is just his mission just a little bit more serious, a little bit more passionate behind it.
Right. Doom seems like he don't need anybody else's input. He's like, I'm gonna make sure I run the world my way because that's the only way that's gonna work. Obviously, Tony kind of thought that way, but he knew he needed a team to.
Victor Von Musk. It's a Elon Musk approach.
Victor Von Musk is tapped in. That's hilarious. I like that.
That's
Victor
what that is.
Von Musk.
That is right. Victor Von Musk, man. He's gonna have us on Mars before anybody.
Right. He trying for sure. And Campia got a good thing though. How can you narrate a movie with 75 big 100%. Actors that all need their limelight? That's gonna be tough.
I'm still trying to figure that out as well. Yeah. Like how they gonna pull this off. You know,
And I think he's
but
more
that's
referring to Secret Wars, but yeah,
now, like for sure, like,
yeah,
and how you gonna split them checks up? Because typically your agent gonna be like, "Hey, I need my person to
mhm,
get. They need to get that major script. It can't just be we showing up in like a in the background in a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? We
nah,
ordering food, and it's like, oh, there's superheroes in the movie. Nah, like they
right.
want that check.
I mean, that's the reason why. It's been rumors that they would split Secret Wars into two movies. I'm like,
I almost
well,
have
for me,
to. I don't.
that's
I don't see how you can't.
the
Or it's gonna
problem
have to be
is all
like a
these people
six
have
hour movie.
contracts. Everybody has contracts, so they would have to go back and rewrite everybody's contracts to do,
Mm-hmm.
an additional movie. I think that's what kind of like Scarlett Johansson went through when they dropped her movie and then they threw it directly to streaming. It wasn't in her contract for that, so that's where the dispute all happened. It's always
And
about money.
she's still in that dispute, right? Because I thought that's still
Uh,
ongoing. Or did they resolve
I
that?
don't know. I feel like they resolved it, but they gave her some credit somewhere. Maybe she even had a credit on like Thunderbolts, like an executive producer
Okay.
credit or something like that. I have to look into that, but
Yeah. Somebody in the chat let us know too, because
yeah, if y'all do know. Yeah, man. But for me though, this is a welcome thing. We want a tone switch.
very welcome.
We even like the Netflix shows, like that is kind of like the sweet spot for me. You know what I'm saying? The Netflix shows always had the grittiness, a level of
Mm-hmm.
seriousness, levity in everything they done, for me. But them shows were also tonally dark as well. So
Yeah.
MCU
I,
is a
I
little
think that's
different.
where your generational gaps start to kind of happen.
Mhm.
And again, I get it when you're directing major big budget films, you got to make it somewhat available for everybody's eyeballs, right? Like
Right.
Netflix is probably they speaking to our soul, but they probably don't speak to the soccer mom soul who wants to take
Right.
Johnny to go see Carl Lucas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
Right.
you can't
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
see Carl Lucas, son. Like I seen the ratings and it's rated R. So
hmm
yeah.
Yeah. It is. That's a balance that they have to figure out. I guess going into live action movies, you definitely want to bring in um, as many people as possible, but a lot of these
Mm-hmm.
movies are going to be um, seen by adults first. That's it. The kid is not dragging the parent to the movie. It's going to be the parent dragging the kid to the movie, especially since this has been going on for what? Where were we at? 15, almost two
Yep.
decades of
Almost two
storytelling of
decades.
this. So everybody has actually grown up in this. So now they're adults, and now they're trying to get their kids ingratiated into the MCU or Marvel and superhero movies. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, no, but you got to tap in
Appreciate you
every
too. Appreciate you, M Camp. You pretty much
actual
pretty
factuals.
much settled that one for us. Yeah,
Says she ain't coming back though. That's sad too though, because I would
that
love to
is
see her
sad,
come back. Even though
but
you
that's
know
business. That's the
we
grimy
need
business of it, man. Because they did her dirty, like So I'm not
they
mad
did
at her
do
for
it
not coming.
dirty.
She's like, y'all gonna have to find another Scarlet Witch, not Scarlet Witch.
Right,
Y'all gonna find another Natasha.
right. Another Black Widow, but they got one though.
Mm-hmm.
They got a dynamic one right now, man.
Yeah,
What's her
yeah,
name? Uh, what was Yelena? Yelena.
yeah. Yelena. Yeah, yeah,
Everybody
yeah,
loves
yeah.
Yelena. So
Yeah, I love her character. She's a little bit more serious too. I feel like than Natasha. So I'm
mhm.
digging that. Vulnerable too. I like the vulnerability of that character.
Yes. Oh yeah.
What's good, man? What's happening?
MMA Crease King Jr.
All right, MMA
2074.
crease. That means you putting
Yeah.
paws on people.
You got
We gonna
palms.
be we gonna be nice to you, bro, because you
Yeah,
might
yeah.
have hands. We don't want no smoke, man.
Done. It's Sunday, man. We don't need no smoke. Appreciate you
Right.
jumping in here, though. Where y'all broadcasting
Facts.
from? If you're watching right now, where are you from? What part of the globe are you checking in? Let us know where you at. You know, Midwest. I'm in the Midwest. J Camp down south with it. We
Mm-hmm.
spread out around across the states. You heard?
Right. Right. Spready
Mhm.
Gibbs.
Right.
Oh man.
Uh, Spready Gibbs.
Spread the spread,
That's
son.
right
You
there.
know, we spread out.
Georgia, Georgia.
Georgia,
Yes, sir. I got fam down
we
there.
on the grind all the
We got H
time.
Town in the
Made
building
up my
too.
mind.
What up?
We ain't playing
Yeah,
with your H Town.
you know what I mean? Yes,
Yes,
sir.
indeed.
Slow it down.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I got something in my cup, but it ain't. You know what I mean?
Right. It ain't the it ain't the purple punch though. It ain't the
Right.
dirty.
Shout out the
It ain't
screw
the
in there.
Sprite.
Yes, sir.
That's what it
Mhm.
is though. Love H Town and I always love GA.
Absolutely.
Oscar was good,
What up,
man.
Oscar? Was good? Where you broadcasting from?
Mm-hmm.
You are a creator. We trying to be. You
We're
listening
trying
to
to
some
be.
creations in the
We
background. Actually, that's Jay Camp back in the background. The
we we,
music.
we
So yeah,
trying to be. You know.
that's what we do.
Um,
But
what's the other bros we got on the list?
yeah, man. Yeah, the next bruhs we got on the list though is the Duffer Bros, the creators of Stranger Things and that whole universe,
Mm-hmm.
has a new project on Netflix called Something Very Bad Is Going to Happen. We can't watch the entire trailer, but we're gonna watch a little bit just so you can see the vibes that they're on. Let's see, we pull that up. Ooh, I don't know what Shorty is on.
Look like somebody I ain't trying to marry though. When you come out walking like that. Yeah, that's too ominous, man. Like when you look at
Yeah, it's scary, bro. Yeah, I mean, we're trying not to play the whole thing, at least not all the way through, because we get copyright strikes and all that. But what did you think of the trailer when you did watch it, man? It's very ominous, like you said.
yeah, very ominous. The camera work was very Stranger Things esque of how they kind of capture like the background is evil. You know what I'm saying? Like the vibe, the spirit of it is evil. So you know something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? It's the same vibes I got from early OG Stranger Things. So the Duffer Brothers are very good at this. Um,
Mhm.
you know, let's hope this one doesn't. Well, I hope it does get fanfare. But if it does get fanfare, let's hope they don't have to like completely rewrite everything as we get into deeper seasons. Because this definitely seems like one that's going to be like very, very good. It seems like one that could eventually spin off as well because it's a very vague title. Something very bad is going to happen. You can apply this to a lot of different projects that they can roll out. But love the trailer though, man. I mean, if you guys are fans of Stranger Things, you probably will be a fan of this. I'm assuming a lot of the scenes, the dark scenes, like the running through the woods, like all this feels very Stranger Things esque. You feel like a Demogorgon about to pull up at any moment, even at this wedding, you know. So
The Demi Gordon.
I'm I can't wait to see this one, man. This looks like it's gonna be one of them.
That's what's up. I don't know what to think about it. Let me just read the description over here. Obviously releasing on March 26th. The creator slash showrunner Haley Z. Boston. This is under the Duffer Brothers umbrella, and their umbrella is called Upside Down Productions, I believe. Hold on,
That's dope
let me
too.
get it
That's
right. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I think it's Upside Down Productions. But yeah, let's see. I'm trying to get these synopsis here. Show. Yeah. Created by Haley Z. Boston, up and coming. Well, she's a up and coming horror producer. Previously wrote for some Guillermo del Toro, Cabin in the Curiosities, and Brand New Cherries flavor. But the premise is it is an atmospheric horror series set at a wedding. The plot follows a bride and groom during the week leading up to their nuptials, which are described as ill-fated. The horror hook, unlike the monster heavy horrors of Stranger Things, this show is described as a psychological thriller that explores the primal fear of marrying the wrong person. The creator has cited Rosemary's Baby and Carrie as the tonal inspiration. Yikes, my
I
guy.
mean, if you think about it though, Stranger Things, like early Stranger Things, was a psychological thriller though, because we didn't really
Yeah, we
understand
didn't understand the monsters and all that yet.
why Will got snatched. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
we didn't understand. So it was very psychological from that perspective. But I like this direction though. You know, like
Mhm.
make us think. Um, and they probably like they doubled down when they had like the mind flayer in Stranger Things. So I think like taking this back kind of like ground level and keeping
Mhm.
us in one dimension, one pocket,
Right.
I think is going to like reel people in a little bit better, especially people who's like really into horror. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Not sci-fi horror, which is I
Mhm.
think Stranger Things as it kind of like developed into what it was more like sci-fi horror than
Right.
um, than like a thriller. You know, almost like Weapons. Like you
Mhm.
know, Weapons is very psychological. It's a
Yeah.
psychological like thriller slash horror, but it's very diabolical. I'm hoping
Shout out to
this is going to be the
Gladys.
same in the same vein.
Right. Shout out Gladys. I like that
Right.
they they centered this around a premise that everybody can relate to, whether you are married or not. That is
Hmm.
always going to be a fear of everybody, marrying the wrong one, no matter how
Mm.
much you click, how much you feel like you're meant to be together. It is always a fear that somewhere down the line they could turn out to be the wrong one.
Yes.
So that's a reason why a lot of people are not married, just because first of all, we know the divorce rate is just always through the roof. So
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
it's always it's a constant fear. So to attach that to an horror element, that's interesting, man.
Yeah. It's gonna hit
I'm
home for
down
some
for
people who feel like
it.
they living in their own
Right.
horror element, you know, in
Mhm.
their relationship. So,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
if you live in that life, you may not want to see this one. This one might hit home a little too much for you.
We
So you
praying
you
for you.
might want to, you know, you may not want to tap in.
Yeah. March 26th, though, Duffer Bros. This is one of three projects they have left on their Netflix deal before they transition to their new deal with Paramount. They have this one, Something Very Bad is Going to Happen. There's another show called The Burrow, which I have no information on. And then we have
Hmm.
the Stranger Things Tales from '85, the cartoon animated series they have going. So, yeah, the Duffer Brothers are working. Hopefully, everything is up to the standard of Stranger Things. At least the bulk of Stranger Things. You know, everybody's up and down on kind of season by season, but the overall package, can't complain about the overall
No.
package of Stranger Things for the
Mm-mm.
most part. So
And the success that
hopefully
it
we
had. I mean, it was a really, it was a cultural classic. Really, if you think about it, just a cultural
mm-hmm.
phenomenon, man. Like, never thought it would have got to that. But again, like we said about
X,
Stranger Things before, anytime you have
them
something based
youngins.
on like kid adventure, that
Mm-hmm.
draws everybody because everybody had a bike when they was young. Everybody
Yep.
had homies when they was young. Everybody had dreams of doing things with their friends when they was together, going on some type of adventure. Anytime you got stuff like that, that's always going to draw crowds because it pulls
Right.
at your strings, man.
Yes, it does. Nope. Everybody can relate. It's a beautiful thing. I hope we get more
Hmm.
projects of that ilk because they're always
Same.
fun. They usually never miss. You know what I mean? At
They
least
don't.
you always, I ain't even gonna say they don't miss, but you always at least are invested in that
Right.
movie just because, when kids are on screen, you're instantly invested. You don't want any of them to die, no matter how bad they are. It's just, what I'm saying? We fight
Facts.
for the kids regardless. So, but yeah, man, I can't wait. Shout out to the Duffer Bros. Hopefully they
Hmm.
continue their legacy and stamp whatever next they got in the chamber. So, yeah. All right, man. Let's round the show up. We got one more thing to do on the back side of this show, which is going to be kind of fun. Uh, kind of, so, you know, we're kind of always on the quest to do something that at least keeps the viewer's attention, makes things interesting, the curveball, just things to do. Um, so I got on not Chat GPP, I don't use it, Gemini, and I just started asking questions. I was like, yo, give me the most diabolical questions that kind of puts everybody in a moral blender. Put it that way. Makes you really think.
Man,
You know what I mean? Like
that's
what
a
you
brain scramble right there. A moral blender. That's one of them ones right there.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody has a moral compass. How far yours goes left and right
Right,
is
right.
based upon you and how you are raised.
Right. Are you
So,
willing to scramble that compass a little bit? Are you willing to the Indiana Jones Dial of Destiny joint where that compass is just spinning?
so what we're gonna do is, man, I may chat Jim and I spit out some questions that put you in the blender and makes you choose a side. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna leave them up the screen for people who pop in, but we're gonna go with the first one. Boom. You're given the chance to live the most perfect life. But the moment you die, everyone will remember you as an evil monster. Or you can live a life in utter misery, but be remembered as a saint. Now, I had to chop these questions down a little bit just because for the room in the question box. But yeah, those are definitely polarizing sides. Jay Camp, which way you think you're leaning on this one?
You know, when I first read this question, I immediately thought selfishly of myself, right? I was like, man, I need to live like that perfect life, and not really care about what happens in the aftermath. But when you have a legacy, that's different. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my legacy to have to carry that burden. So I would almost rather live it in misery, but be remembered as a saint just so my legacy can pick up those pieces and live that perfect life, right? That I couldn't do. So I had to like really pause because at first I was leaning like, oh man, it is what it is. Y'all just gonna have to think of me as a monster, but I'm gonna be out here like my guy on Pluribus. I'm gonna be living in Vegas, you know what I'm saying? Rooftop Prezi suite, you know what I'm saying, with the shorties in my room, But then I was like, that's selfish though, right? Like, when you got a Bambino, like, as a legacy, you got to let them kind of carry the torch for you. So that's why I had to choose go in that direction.
Right. No, I totally understand, man. The first question I had was, what is considered a perfect life? Because that goes person to person. That's different.
It does.
Perfect life. Your perfect life could be one of complete servitude, where you're out, you giving away stuff like Oprah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You get a sandwich. You get whatever.
Right. You just a giving person.
Yeah, just giving everything.
Even if it means getting busted in taxes, but you're a giving person though.
Right. But like you said, man, to be remembered as evil, that puts a serious pressure on those who follow you and your kids, whomever you leave behind. That's something like, imagine your child going to school and your dad was the murderer. Your dad, they found out your dad was the serial killer that been terrorizing town. You can't even live there no more.
You can walk in Epstein shoes. That would be horrible, bro. Like,
you got to live in solitude.
Your child would never get over that. Never.
They won't ever acknowledge you. You know what I'm saying? So let me see what he say. You put two. So you going with the second choice? Yeah. Dig it. Hold on real quick. Let me see what he put here real quick. Why 10 packs of hot dogs, but only 8 for the hot dog buns?
Spoken like a true person who be on the grill. Like I know M Camp be on that grill. I know Campy is on that grill, man. Because those be the questions I be asking. You know what I'm saying? You go to the store, like, bruh, I just got this 10-pack of ballparks, all beef joints. You know what I'm saying? The nice ones. You know what I'm saying? Then you get the hot dog buns. It's like, bro, I got 8 of here. Like, I can't do nothing with this. That's how I know he a Georgia boy. Like, when you behind that grill, those are the things you think about when you got. Because now you playing with my wallet. Because now I got to go back and get another pack of buns for
Right.
10. So
That's
now
it. That's it.
I got 16 hot dog buns, but I only got 10 dogs. You know.
That's America though, right there, man. America doesn't thrive on the actual product. Like if you're selling cell phones, it's no profit in cell phones or computers. It's the accessories, the little dumb shit on the side that makes all the profit. So makes perfect sense from a business standpoint. Oh, I'm gonna make them buy
It
two,
does make perfect sense as a
buy
business
2 packs of
standpoint.
buns for this 1 pack of hot
Right for
dogs.
this one. Yeah, man. That is the Elon Musk like evil genius like swag is what that is.
Hey, Camp, yeah, he got a whole different perspective. He went #1 on us. He said, "Not me. People can remember me however they remember me. God knows I live the
Hey
present.
man, like
That's all I
cuz at the
need."
end of the day, you ain't going to really you ain't gonna feel it because you're gonna be, you're gonna be underground. You're gonna be, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be 6 feet. So,
Right.
but
But yeah,
at least for me,
if you,
I
you don't
feel
have
that
no
because
kids, I can feel you though.
that's the way I thought about that. Like when I first looked at that question, because I definitely went one initially, and I
Yeah.
had to like I had to back up on it. You know, late night after I done had a few, you know what I'm saying, like a few of these, I'm probably like,
Right.
yeah, let me go. I'm going one.
One.
But when I get my senses, my senses together, I'm
Come
like,
back down to earth, yeah.
I need two. Then
Yeah,
go a
chill out.
deuce.
All right, shoot, let's do another one. Let's see what's happening. Let's see. I got some more here. Some of these I actually didn't even read. I just copied them. You can suddenly hear the inner thoughts of every person you interact with, but you can never turn it off. You can never tell anyone about your ability. Do you take the gift or is this a curse? That's a woo boy.
Ooh, we
Woo,
talking
woo,
what?
woo.
Charles? We on the Charles Xavier level?
Yeah. You basically
Almost?
Charles out here.
Man.
Man, that's a tough one. I'll just keep it 1,000. I don't want to do that. I don't want
Nah.
to hear what everybody has to think. Nah, not at all.
Especially if you
I-
can't turn
we,
it off.
we know people are crazy out loud. Imagine what their thoughts are, bro. The thoughts of people. I know what my thoughts be on sometimes. I'm like, nah, nobody need to hear
Right,
that.
right,
So,
right.
I can,
I mean, because you can
can
just
only
be
imagine.
chilling. You can be at the beach. You can be at the club. You see something walk past, so you just thinking like, oh man, that's kind of thick right there. But you know what I'm saying? But if you with your lady, you know what I'm saying, you can't just say that out loud. You can't say that out loud at all. But if Charles Xavier gonna be looking at you like, really, bro? Is that what we doing? Is that what we on tonight? You know what I'm saying? That's what. So
That's funny to say.
anybody can peep what you thinking. Like I wouldn't want that dick hollering.
Nah,
You know what I'm
hell
saying?
no.
I wouldn't want to live like Dick Hollering, where either I can see dead people, or I can just hear what anybody is thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you couldn't go anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You would know. You'd be able to point out every racist. You'd be able to point out just every evil person. Actually, only good thing about that, you probably would have stopped so many
Some
killings
crime. You can
and
stop crime.
crime.
Yeah.
You would have been the ultimate crime stopper. Like, wouldn't
What
nobody
was
have to
the
call
movie?
crime stoppers?
Right. What was the movie that had pre-crime? They called it pre-crime, but they had to.
Oh, was it the Tom Cruise
Oh,
joint? That was a Tom Cruise
was it
joint,
Tom
wasn't it?
Cruise?
I feel like that was the Tom Cruise movie
Let me see, I gotta look that up.
because
Everybody,
they
they were
had the
called
people.
precogs. They were called
Yeah, they
precogs.
had like the people that was dipped in the water or whatnot. Like they can. This is a great question though.
Minority Report.
Yeah, Minority Report.
Minority
Yes,
Report.
the
That's
Tom
what that
Cruise joint. Yeah, yeah.
was. I say, give me #1 because all evil. At least you honest with it though. You know who
Right.
you are.
I feel you, man. Like, yeah, I be battling with that one. MMA. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like,
It's tough. It is.
because you would know how savage your friends are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just be any and everywhere with them. Like, somebody can have the Thule in the whip, and you just hear one of your friends think like, "Man, I'm about to kill this motherfucker
Man,
today. You know what I'm saying?
big
Like,
responsibility knowing what everybody's
but
thinking.
but MMA might be like, hey, bro, handle your business. Like you ain't got to tell me. I hear what you thinking. I know what you thinking. I'm just telling you, do what you need to do. But I'm out. But
I wonder if he's talking
I'm
about
out
the
of
first
here.
question. Actually, I think he's talking about the first question. Now that I
Oh,
think
okay.
about it.
Okay.
Yeah. He think about the first question. But yeah,
Okay.
man, I don't think I would do it. I don't want to hear everybody's thought. And if I did do it, it would be 1000% for like crime prevention. I'd be out here a whole superhero. But the problem is you would actually have to have that person like almost in the midst of following through with their crime because you can't arrest somebody for thinking something, of course, or
No.
stop somebody from thinking something. So
That
you
and
also have
that
to.
is the hard
That's
part
the problem. Yep.
because
Got to
you
be a
would almost
borderline
be a
stalker.
hater and arresting people off intent. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, your intentions was to drop that bomb on those people. So we're going to go ahead and put you in jail anyway because we just know what you're capable of now
Capable.
because of your
That's
thoughts.
that's a slippery slope right there,
Man,
bro.
they would change every single law up to make sure. But I mean, but at the end of the day, technically the law is on that person's side, even though they have evil intentions.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They
Can't do
didn't. It
nothing.
would take Judge Dredd to come in and like put them type of people away.
It would be weird because yeah, you would have to have somebody that everyone trusts. And well, you said you can't tell people that you have this power. So yeah, I don't know where around to
Yeah,
do it
because
and
what if
use
this
people
person
away.
like starts doing it for their own benefit, their own personal gain? Like,
Yeah,
I'm about to just
that's
go out here and arrest like the president of each nation. You know, because I really want to be Cobra Commander. So I'm just gonna put everybody in the world's what's the place where Baron Zemo and them was at? I'm gonna put everybody in that
not very.
facility. Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh, you're
put
talking about the
the floating
raft,
facility. Yeah, the float.
the
Yeah, I'm gonna put
raft.
everybody in
Yep.
this raft. You know, and then I'm gonna be the guy after that. Like that's what I'm saying. So you would, to your point, you really would have to trust that person.
Yeah, 1000%. All right, let's do another one real quick. And then what time is it? 4:12. 42 minutes in. Okay, cool. All right, we'll do one more maybe. Let's see. Let's see. You find a pill that makes everyone love and trust you instantly. That crazy going right after that last one. But you lose the ability to feel love for anyone else for the rest of your life. Do you take it? Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
Well, it depends on like what type of love though we talking about.
Hmm.
Are we talking about like intimacy love, or we talking about just like, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
I
The
love a
love of.
good candy bar or I love a good taco. I was like, what type of love are like we really talking about here?
I assume that it's talking about just like general love, like you know, either fall in love with your girl and the general love for just people in general.
Okay, okay,
I
I
would just
got you.
think so. You basically walking around like a robot or a man full of hate once you take this pill, but you
Mm.
look like you're the one that's loving and trustworthy. So everybody trusts you
I
and
mean,
loves you. That's
you can
tough.
be you can be
I
burned
don't.
though by loving and trusting everybody though. You know what I'm saying? Like that can be that can be kryptonite for some people, because some people don't know how to handle um, when love is not of equal value, or love is not like, or trust when there's no equality to that. So,
Mm,
but I guess
yeah,
technically this pill would force people to do it. Like they
they
pluribus.
will
That's
lift
what this
you.
would be. It'd be like the radio
Bruh, that's
signal.
exactly what that is. Now that I think about it, you are
Yeah,
right. This would be exactly the pluribus scenario.
yeah.
Mm.
That's the virus. That's the virus.
Oh,
Yeah,
that is exactly what it is. So, in that, yeah, I don't know, man.
could I live like Carol?
I don't think I
And,
could.
and
I don't think I could. I mean,
I
I'm
get
too
bored.
independent.
I get
I'm
bored
too.
too quick, because especially if I know somebody's like just robotic, and I can just tell you like there's no pushback. there's nobody telling you, hey, Anton, like that's the wrong decision. Somebody just everybody's a yes man or yes woman.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
That would
tough.
drive me crazy after a while, bro. I couldn't do that.
Power in the
Couldn't do
building.
that.
What's happening, Power?
Power, what's happening?
Yes, sir. Oh man, how you doing this Sunday morning? Hope the vibes is good. Yeah, man. I couldn't take that pill. I couldn't do it. Life's complexities is what makes life. If you got a whole bunch of people on, showing fake love at the end of the day because you
That's
took a
basically what it
pill,
is.
it's just I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I would be in there just taking advantage of folks. That's all it would be. To be honest,
We
I
all
don't want
would.
that.
We just be
I don't want
savages, man. Getting what we
that.
want out of life. It's like, hey,
I don't
man,
like
like,
that.
right.
Nothing's
You
real.
got the finest of fine, but finest of fine only stretches for so long. Like, cause we eventually get bored of it. It's a drug. Like we want more of fine. Like you're not going to be able to put a more exotic female in front of me, or you're not going to put more of an exotic vehicle in my garage. I'm going to want
Right.
more of that at some point, a better. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it is. Like when something's robotic, you want the newer version of it. Like I don't want iPhone 7 forever. You know what I'm saying? The 17's out now. Like I need an upgrade that at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, this one pretty easy for me, man. I don't think I could take it. It just that's so, man.
You're not gonna be
It's
plugged into the matrix, man. You
I
ain't
can't
go,
be Carol, bro.
you ain't
Nah,
taking the
nah,
blue pill.
man.
Well,
I'll
technically
stay
it'll be the
red.
red pill. Actually,
The
the
red.
red pill is what unplugs you.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I would do. Definitely be taking the red pill. All right, man. Let's do one more and we're done. I got one more. This one's gonna be pretty diabolical too, though. You can know the exact date and cause of death for everyone you meet, but you can never warn them or change the outcome. Do you take the knowledge? Oh my gosh. Hell no. There's
Man,
no way. I could not live with that. There's no way I
I
can.
wish this question would have kind of qualified. Why can't I tell somebody? Like, is this like if I tell you I die type of situation? Like, what's the
Right.
stipulations of me not being able to tell? But to that point,
I assume that's what it is. Probably your own death or
I
something of that
wouldn't want
nature.
this either because this is another one that would drive me crazy. Like, if I just knew when, my significant other is gonna pass, or if I knew when like the fam was gonna be gone, I
Yes,
couldn't
it's
live
too
with that
much.
consciously.
Yeah, man. I know I couldn't. I just know I couldn't. I couldn't
Yeah,
shake it. It
I'm
was
not
one of those
I'm
things
not
you couldn't
sharp
shake
enough.
ever. Every
Yeah,
time
you
you
gotta
see
be somebody
somebody, you
who's
know exactly when and how. It's like, bro, you can't shake that knowledge.
you
You
gotta be
just be
somebody
going
who's
crazy.
just truly never rattled. Like you
You
damn
know,
near
you
gotta
gotta
be
be
like
You kind of got to be like MMA. He's
facts.
diabolical. He said, you got to
hmm
be
Facts. You gotta be like MMA or like the coach for Indiana, the football team. What's his name? That
Oh,
man he didn't even smile
Cincinnati.
after they won the chip.
Cincinnati. I
Yeah,
think that's his last name.
yeah. You gotta be like him. Just be like an
Facts.
emotionless individual.
Weird Ricky, what's cracking like? Wow, the
What's good,
Stewie
man?
with the
Never with
cheeks
the
out. That's wilding. That's wilding with the Stewie with the cheeks out.
really wilding with that picture.
What's good, Weird Ricky? Now we in here just chilling, man, asking diabolical questions, bro. But yeah, no, there's no way I could live with that. I wouldn't. Everybody's not going to die a regular normal death either. So there's gonna be some folks
Especially
that's going.
if we talking like what's that movie that just came out? Not Faces of Death, but what's that? What's the
Oh, Final Destination.
yeah? Like if you just knew your homie was just gonna fall off a building.
How do you sit there idly and not do anything? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you? Like, we're going to the top of the building today, yo.
Especially if you knew the exact date and time, and you was like, "Hey, bro, like I'm helping Paul moved today. He moving to another apartment. I gotta, you just trying to make up something, knowing you can't tell him. Like, yeah, like how can you live with
Yeah,
that?
it's hard. It can't be as wild.
Never that F them kids.
Kids.
Yo. That's at
Wow.
man. That's at ODB
yeah.
speech right there. Wu-Tang is for the children.
Children.
Oh,
Shout out
man.
to old dirty Osiris. Game on the tried to run game on the yeah, that's my dad right there. But yeah, man, it's fun asking these diabolical questions. We're gonna do these at least every Sunday. We'll see about Thursdays, but it's different premises though. What movie, characters that would you choose in certain situations, things like that. I think we can expand upon this though. All right, man. Well, I don't want to stay on here too long, even though we are having fun. But that's the end of the show. Absolutely. What time is it now? We got 11:10. Cool. You know what I mean? Still early. Let me get these F them kids out of here. We got
That's hilarious.
Oh man. Appreciate you, Camp.
Appreciate you, Camp,
yes,
man.
Sir.
Yeah,
we'll be here every Thursday, every Sunday, man.
We'll check in with you next time, bro.
Absolutely. More diabolical questions. More diabolical ones. Next time we're gonna put our email up here because I want send viewers to send in questions. That would be awesome.
Yeah. Or if there's any like topics that y'all want us to cover that ain't like wow. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to dig into like the Epstein files. Like, just make sure we keep it kind of like, I don't want to say PG, but at least PG-13.
Right.
And that we just kind of keep it to relevant topics that's, that's movies, shows. I mean, even like if you got like a sports question, we can probably dive into
right.
that.
We can do that.
We'll take it. We'll take it. But no politics, please.
Act like the kids are watching a little bit. Do that.
Right.
Do that.
Yeah. Politics is one thing I won't touch.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
I'm not going down that rabbit hole.
But on that note, man, appreciate everybody checking in with us on this Sunday morning. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, get us right in the algorithm. Definitely check out the project right here, the music you hear in the background, J Camp, Multiverses, Avid Beats. Check out that. Got another one, Coalition, Birth of a New Era. Let me see.
Is it Birth of an Era or Birth of a New Era?
Birth of an Era. I always say New Era, but it's Birth of an Era.
It just makes you want to say New Era because it feels like, hey, man, Coalition about to birth this new era. That's it sounds more like we here. We right here. We ain't going anywhere.
Shout out to the dog X. Yes, sir.
Salute the Dark Man X.
Dark Man Earl. All right, man. Well, once again, appreciate y'all checking in. We'll be back Thursday at 8:30 p.m. with more goodness. And next Sunday as well. Sunday morning. Because
same bat time, same bat channel.
Absolutely. I'm Anton, aka Son, and you are J Cam, aka Complete, aka the middleman of Fresh Out. Tell them when they can check you out on Fresh Out as well.
Yes. If you into the hippity hop, you can check me out every Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Fresh Out, hip hop. Check us out. In there. Facts, power. Facts, man.
Indeed.
Appreciate you sliding through on this side of the aisle as well, my G.
Indeed. Appreciate it. We're gonna go out on some J Camp though. You're gonna catch us. We're gonna get our little boogie on while J Camp rock out for us one time in the multiverse. Which joint you want him to play, bro? Which one you want me to play for him? Want to just give him number one on it?
We'll probably give him number 3. We can probably go with that.
Go to the dark realm.
Or is this number 2? I think number 2 might be. No, I think dark realm is number 2. Number 3 is the 6th realm. We can hit him with that 6th.
Okay. The sixth round. Let's see. Hold on, not that one. Let's see. Where we at? So we got the purple, dark round, Pels and Gibbs. Yeah. Final. Oh, there it is. All right, got you. Hey, this is 1000%.
I done went
1000% avid to the fullest right here.
found the
J
fifth
Camp's
round.
fly.
Now I must be in the motherfucking sixth round. Ability.
Interdimensional hopping with the bars.
Facts.
Yo. I'm glad into this sixth realm, baby, this the future. Every brainwave is dialed in, no computer. Communication devices is coming out this mic, dog. Put it on guard like your DJ getting life, dog. Every realm, camp handing out big business. NASA put man on the moon, they put me in the trenches, different life forms. Man, they asked me for an infant. I am him like Marlon Wayne's defied physics. Sixth realm was a hole in the fifth dimension, swimming in water that look like Guinness. These niggas bleed but regrow ligaments. Getting triggered but my itchy trigger got a bump, bitch. Getting lit, atmosphere make my blickies. Bullet cut the cloud like my data on that bullshit. The cloud really is pink, kid. Look at it, it's a mirage. Ice spice silicone shit. Digging all in the back of this Martian bitch. Eating poppy seed, pissing out a garden. They got McDonald's arches, flexing on jargon. Your favorite rapper, man, he's a bargain. His own T-move, filet mini. Ain't many can't envy. Every planet got whack niggas, DJ Envy. Yes, sir, I make your favorite rapper shimmy with the simmy. You don't really want none, boo. I'm on one. Everybody come get some. I spark one. I'm in your boo, putting fire to it. Pursue it when I gotta do it. And my veins got lighter fluid. Every line is a free trial. I just might be new. You better get used to it.
Indeed.
Yes,
I appreciate everybody checking us out. We are the Runtime Travelers.
Runtime.
We are out. One love, and
Might
one
be time to land this plane, my G.
Yes, it is.
Right.
Oh, no, I thought it was.
Runtime. It's the Runtime Travelers. Hey, seriously, what are we watching today?